But Mary Guerreri honchoed the activities. Bob Cohen, Linda Hickok, Selena Johnson, Carolyn Palmer, and Betty Evans were the principal people behind all of this, except for those people you're going to see this afternoon. And I think the first person we want to see this afternoon is Santa. Yay, Santa! Santa's getting old, so he needs a microphone.
That's right. I'm not that old, though. Not as old as you. Well, happy holidays, boys and girls. Santa has all kinds of fun and exciting gifts to pass out this year. But we have a little problem. My elves and I are having a little labor dispute, so this year I brought a couple of my reindeer along instead. Hopefully they'll work out as well. Presenting Vixen and Blitzen, my two elves. I know. We all know. Well, okay, we're going to start this year with a gift for the person who holds the most thankless job at LPL, our building monitor, Rose Griffin. In addition to performing her duties in the business office, monitoring purchasing and accounts, she responds to all sorts of building emergencies. Air handlers, power outages, my beard getting in my mouth, elevator emergencies, dead birds, missing lights, missing faculty, and stopped-up toilets. Rose has spent an inordinate amount of time in a variety of LPL restrooms this year. If you frequent the third floor, you might have run into her walking into the men's room with a hammer. So for Rose, Santa has the Golden Plunger Award. Rose is stunned, but unable to carry.
Lynn also is co-building monitor, so any other complaints can go to her.
Well, I hope I never meet Rose in a dark men's room. Well, okay. Santa knows that 1997 was an exciting year for LPL. I, like all of you, watched the Mars Pathfinder landing on CNN. It sure was fun listening to the boys during the press conference. They were proud and excited and talked about all the dirt and rocks and airbags. But Santa mostly enjoyed listening to Peter Smith. Sure, that Golembeck fellow charmed us with his boyish enthusiasm, but it was our own Peter Smith who led us to revel in the glory of this magnificent human accomplishment. Peter waxed poetically about the cosmic spirituality of the Pathfinder and its successes. And I quote, "My fellow Americans, it is my honor and my privilege to present you with this unique birthday present. But this present goes beyond America's borders and can be shared by all the world. For this reason, we deem Peter Smith the Poet Laureate of planet Mars and beyond." Congratulations, Peter. Well, you've seen them hobbling around with crutches and casts this year, and you've wondered to yourself, can there be two clumsier people at LPL? Well, the answer apparently is no. No one is more clumsy than Mark Jackson and Steve Bell, who had quite an accident-prone year. For Mark and Steve, Santa has a special LPL "Don't Ask, I Just Need to Park Here" parking permit, and handy-dandy personal first aid kits. Use them in good health, boys. Are you here? No. You're probably in the hospital. Well, forget it. They don't get them. Anybody want to accept this on their behalf?
Come on, Walt. Walt knows more.
Hey, Rob.
Well, one of the longest traditions here at LPL is the Ball and Chain Award. Every year it is awarded to someone who spends way too much time involved with LPL activities. Or conversely, it is given to someone who should spend a little bit more time at their desk. This year, the Ball and Chain Award goes to Debbie and Buck James. Debbie and Buck can't seem to escape the LPL tractor beam. First they work at LPL, then they go and get married, then they make their great escape to Cornell, but curses, within a few years they're called back from the Great White North and find themselves again toiling away in the Kuiper Space Sciences building. We're all happy to have you back, Buck and Debbie, but don't ever try to leave again, or Santa's going to have to get rough with you. So if you'll come down here and accept your Ball and Chain Award.
Whoa!
That's my Blitzen. Correct. Well, okay. Santa's next gift is actually for everyone who knows and loves Hop Bailey. Hop likes to pop into offices and share a little bit of himself with whoever happens to be in there. In the same spirit of corporal generosity, we give Hop his very own personal whoopee cushion. Now that we know you have it, Hop, we expect you to use it. But in case you don't, we have a corollary gift for all of Hop's friends. 1 can of air freshener.
Where are Hop's friends?
Well,
All right. Who in his area needs to use this?
hey!
Speaking of feelings,
Let go of my reindeer, man. Next, a gift for Carolyn Porco. It's true, a special state-of-the-art 007 secretarial tracking device designed to help Carolyn locate everyone's favorite Irish administrative assistant. We hope the signal carries further than Carolyn's own voice.
unfortunately, the range only goes up to 2 feet. Linda, are you there?
I don't know these people. They showed up, claimed they were reindeer. I said, what the heck? Well, okay. In 1997, the U of A men's basketball team went on to win the NCAA championship with their fans cheering them on. We at LPL have our very own cheerleader. Her bubbly and jubilant personality fills the halls with holiday cheer no matter what time of the year it is. For Betty Evans, Santa has a set of red-hot pom-poms. Betty, come on down. We're grateful to Betty for her enthusiasm. Make sure you use these pom-poms and keeping us all in line, Betty.
Did you want to give a cheer right now?
My, oh my. Well, no, absolutely not, ma'am. This next award could go to a number of LPLers, but this year, the Invisible Man Award goes to Gerald Dalavendawa. Okay. Has anyone seen Gerald? Does everyone here at LPL know LPL's graphic artist? If he were here, Santa can't read his notes here.
Okay.
All right,
Did you get it?
something works. Okay. So this glow-in-the-dark mask is designed to allow us to locate Gerald anytime, day or night. But Gerald's not here. So we can imagine. Okay, well now, let's talk about the Spacewatch telescope. Years of planning, design, and hard work by the talented Spacewatch team. They needed to have that new telescope after the fateful night when Jim Scotty took the controls of the old one. Jim is an experienced observer, so he can only assume the telescope had a mind of its own that night when it drove itself into the dome and bent its tubing. For Jim, not on my watch, Scotty, sent the Green Bank Telescope Award, a twisted scrap of metal that used to resemble a telescope. Congratulations. Well, our next gift goes out to Mary Guerreri. Mary, if you could step down here, please.
Come on, Mary, where are you?
There she comes. I know we all miss seeing Joan's face as we pass her door at LPL. This year, Mary went above and beyond her call of duty when she was asked to fill in for Joan while Joan is on sabbatical. In fact, Mary did this so expeditiously that we have to wonder if Mary has been plotting this for a while. In any event, we're grateful that she accepted the request, as we all know this was not an easy job to undertake. Mary, for your splendid assistance, we have a little something that might make your job go smoother until Joan returns. And Mary is in fact filling in Joan's shoes. Congratulations, Mary. Well, our final gift is awarded to Professor Bill Boynton. Bill's administrative staff nominated him for this one, but Santa is pretty sure that many other people here in the building share this sentiment. For Bill Boynton, the 1997 winner of the Best Professorial Legs at LPL, a pair of pantyhose, and my reindeer's nose, so that he can show off those legs to his best advantage. We hope it's the right shape, Bill. Bill Boynton, please sit down. This is a family show. Well, Santa's bag is empty now, so he's going to have some holiday cheer and watch the rest of the program. Happy holidays, everyone.
Or even Bill, but next time, will you kindly not hug Santa? That's an ugly experience. Okay, next, Eiffel. Yeah, you had experience, right? Okay, next we have the LPL retrospective. I believe Maria is going to show some slides of embarrassing things we all did over the past year. Is that correct, Maria?
You got it.
Okay. You got control of the lights back there?
I'm in total control.
Take it away.
Another cycle of seasons, another dance around the sun. We come together for a day of celebration and a moment of remembrance. We are dreamers and builders, facilitators, and teachers. But most of all, we are believers. It was a year of harvesting. Randy became our Regents professor. Wendy gave her first talk at an international meeting. Tara had her first child. Rick joined his life with another. It was a year of Hale-Bopp and life on Mars. Which, by the way, I did my own research on the microprobe and found it was not life on Mars, but it was really live on Mars. While the guys at NASA Johnson Space Center were examining rock, well, our very own Bob Straub went to the source. Spacewatch dedicated its new telescope. The Gould-Schmidt Conference was held in La Paloma. No year is without its controversy, and the biggest kept secret I am now about to reveal. I was in Joan's office when she said who was going to fill in her shoes. Well, when she bent over to take off her other shoe, I heard her say, Maria. Well, you know who her name. Well, being the mature women that we are, now the rest. Hey, Mike, did you change your shoes before going to the Lunar Prospector Conference? Oh, I managed to the dark room again. I sang my disappointment away. Mike Thompson consoled me and said, you know, Maria, you are just too talented to be limited to the basement. I think you should sing at the Christmas party. Oh, wow, Mike. Well, you know, I gotta write my own song. Okay, so this is for all you Disser folks in the audience. Disser, Disser, faster than lightning. No one will see. The universe is she. Okay, this is the scoop. Next year, I'm singing my whole presentation if you don't let me photograph you during the year. Well, we had great accomplishments. We also had to say our so longs and goodbyes. There were also new faces. And deja vu faces. One long-gone friend we were very, very happy to hear from. The project that brought the world together was Pathfinder. Hey, what was in that tea? Another large project completed were the 3 instruments set on the shuttle in August from the LPL West folks. There are always mysteries. The greatest of all, the continuing mystery of Dave Crane. He brings me meteorites, but I say avocado. Yes, you see one that's different. Now, Dave, I ask you, do you see the one that's different? And of course, there are always variations on a theme. Cassini had its difficulties getting off the ground. But when what she did, she was a beautiful sight. It was a year of final defenses, and great support, and graduation. Oh, wait a minute. There's something I have to tell you. There really wasn't a Bratfest this year. It was really Andy's and Betty's celebration party that you went to. But the Bratfest will continue next year. And of course, Bratfest brought back old faces with new faces. And, you know, the research never ends. Even in the eyes of unbelieving colleagues. And like most research, it's down to the next generation, where we are shown with great enthusiasm the effects of time and gravity. And the one thing I love about LPL is how thorough we are. You know, hey, we don't just pass the hat. We pass the hair, too. And what year would be complete without Halloween? And now, I'm reaching the end. And I think of how, like a terrestrial constellation we are, individuals of radiant energy, magically connected, giving our talents to create a unit, sharing our commitment, our energy, our skills, and a sense of wonder to create a better tomorrow.
Thank you, Maria. That was terrific. But remember, she threatened to sing the whole song next year, so cooperate with her this year. I think it's now the moment that we all await with great anticipation, the time for skits. And I'm not sure who's in charge of that, so I'm going to put this microphone down and see what happens.
He hasn't said anything. So, Mr. Stone.
No one's in charge. Why don't I go?
Hey, it's like deja vu all over again. Well, for the 5th consecutive year, we have top 10 list to start out. So, handcrafted by the graduate students last night while eating Chinese food, we have tonight's top 10 list. This year's top 10 list, the top 10 alternate careers for LPL faculty. This is, for instance, what people would be doing if they weren't in the LPL faculty. What might they specifically be doing? If that makes any sense. Maybe it doesn't. We see this here with the lights on? Mike. Everyone's a critic. Number 10, Jay Malash, exotic dancer. Number 9, Bill Boynton, talent coordinator, Playgirl magazine. Top 10 alternate careers, what people would be doing if they weren't gracing the LPL faculty today. Actually, Boynton might be doing that on the side. Bob Strom, millionaire petroleum geologist, governor of Arizona. Number 7, Gene Levy, car salesman, impeached ex-governor of Arizona. Actual alternate careers, actually made up by actual grad students. Number 6, Carolyn Porco, president, International Monkeys Fan Club. Number 5, Don Hutton, radio talk show host. Which I think he used to do back in Canada. Etc. Number 4, Chris Chiba, science aide to U.S. president. Oh wait, he actually did do that when he was an LPL faculty. Or something like that. Something with science. Tim Swindle, entering his 23rd month on Mir. The number 2 of the top 10 alternate careers for LPL faculty, Mike Drake, assistant to LPL head and director. And the number 1 top 10 alternate career for LPL faculty, Jonathan Levine, dictator, small South American country.
Public Access Channel 82 now brings you NASA Reject. NASA Reject is proud to bring you all the latest news from space.
We're live here with exciting new results from the latest NASA mission.
The mission has been going extremely well, and we're all extremely excited about how extremely good our first results are.
We're very excited today to be able to show you our latest set of images in what we're calling our faculty tool. First of all, I'm sure you're all familiar with laptop over here. And you've probably also seen Shaggy and Daphne. And of course, there are other features that you know that identify, such as Speed Racer, and also Obi-Wan. And finally, of course, Beavis.
Thank you. And now we'll take a few questions from the audience.
You have any idea as to how old any of these features are?
Yes, we think they range from relatively young to quite ancient, with the majority being on the rather old side.
Doesn't that feature look like a face? Is it a sign of faculty intelligence?
Oh, no, what you're seeing is just artifact caused by the illumination of the scene. I think, as you can tell, there's no real evidence for any folks' life on Mars.
No, but we'll keep looking.
Thank you, thank you. I'm afraid that's all the time we have for questions today. Our next press conference is scheduled in 5 minutes.
Impact Catering. They here on Bulldogs make the special KT layer cake. The secret ingredient is iridium. And learn the secrets of these cooking techniques. With potential energy!
Thanks.
So order now for overnight ballistic delivery.
Warning! Gregco Incorporated not responsible for damages that may be incurred in the result of following the recipes in this book. Offer not valid in Iowa. Call for yours today. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this book and the recipes included are expressly prohibited. Boss, are you seeking answers? Are you looking for the meaning of life?
Life is a self-sustained chemical system capable of undergoing Darwinian evolution, the so-called Darwinian definition of life.
The Church of Chiba is a congregation devoted to learning the principles taught by Dr. Chris Chiba, 5th degree black belt in Tantric Yoga and a Zen scientist.
The metabolically the reproductive definition, life reproduces itself. Thermodynamically, you've got the second law.
Church of China, because there are answers to life's questions.
I mean, one of the problems
You
with
just
that
don't
is
know
that
them.
crystals but you have similar problems with all the other definitions.
Do you know what you're doing after college? Do you want to serve your country and make almost $6,000 a semester? Do you want to learn new useless life skills?
I'm learning magnetohydrodynamics.
I was drafted. I'm learning leadership skills.
Be some fraction of all
Before I
that
got
you
into
can
grad
be.
school, I was ill-tempered, ill-mannered, slothful, and had no respect for authority. Now that I've finished grad school, I'm ill-tempered, ill-mannered, slothful, have no respect for authority, and I'm cynical. And these are all job skills that I can use.
Be some fraction of all that you can be. In grad school, it's not just a job, it's an indenture.
Okay, NASA Reject is back now with some early Galileo results.
Hi, I've got the early Galileo results. And I'll be speaking as dialogue concerning the two chief world systems. I'm Galileo Galilei. Present a little background here today. Ptolemy proposed a cosmogony whereby the planets and sun all revolve in circular orbits around the Earth. This work has largely been accepted ever since. However, there's been some recent theoretical work in Poland that suggested instead that the planets revolve around the sun. This finding, if confirmed, has deep, meaningful, and profound philosophical and intellectual ramifications destined to change the way the Western civilization considers its environment. Recent observations at Vane Observatory in Denmark by Brahe and Kepler and Brahe at the last LPSC seem to bear out the difficulty of fitting the positions of Mars to circular orbits. Naked eye planetary astrometry seems to have been pushed to its limits. So I can present a little bit of my research here. In the last several years, I've invented the telescope. I've discovered the phases of Venus and the satellites of Jupiter. I've discovered sunspots. I've discovered that falling bodies move independent of their weights, and I've actually been able to discover the craters of the moon. And I still only got grades of very good on my last proposal to NASA. I don't understand. Some implications of this stuff, the results show that the Earth is not the center of the solar system, and that instead the planets revolve around the sun, except for those planets that I discovered revolving around Jupiter. There's been some recent numerical modeling by Kepler, which shows that these orbits are probably ellipses rather than circles, although he's waiting for the newest abacus to come in before he can really get some higher resolution results. The discovery of the craters and sunspots shows that the moon is not a smooth, perfect sphere, neither is the surface of the sun. The planets are held in their orbits by some force, similar to the force that moves the falling bodies, and not by crystalline spheres, as is so often assumed. Larger telescopes will help revolutionize astronomy. I think that's pretty clear, and also I think it's clear that the Enlightenment has begun. So now I'll take some questions from the audience. Oh, Dr. Frink, yes.
Now your error bars. These observations are notoriously difficult to make. Are you sure you are not being deluded by Satan?
I'm sorry, Dr. Frink, I don't really know how to respond to that. Statistical methods haven't really been invented yet, and calculus hasn't been invented, won't be invented for several decades yet, so I can't give you a precise estimate of the uncertainties in these observations. I don't think I was deluded by Satan, but that might be a systematic kind of thing. Yes, Dr. Drake.
Yes, someone who's studying the moon as a graduate student had a serious problem with your comment about craters. Back on the London, I clearly showed that if you penetrate the moon must be a perfect sphere and it's taken.
Well, again, I'm sorry, Dr. Drake. The telescope clearly seems to show craters. Geochemistry hasn't been invented yet either, so I don't know how you're getting these results. And in fact, neither geology or chemistry have been invented yet, so I think maybe your assertions are a little premature. Yes, Alex Kessler.
Now look, when this whole geocentric, heliocentric thing is just a dead horse that people bring up every few years just to make the papers. Now when I was editor at GRL, we had a whole series of papers on this topic, and in the end, no one said. These confirmatory results are always presented in books and never in peer-reviewed literature. Why should I believe you now?
I'm sorry you feel that way, Dr. Dessler. I can assure you that the higher spatial resolution that the telescope is offering will allow convincing data to be obtained, and we're trying to build larger telescopes and better instruments. We should be able to get up to a 6-inch refractor sometime soon, and maybe we'll even get to build a reflector, which is, of course, now only theoretically possible and not actually really. Yes, Professor Hunton.
Amsterdam, we guess, and became a car. Or not for free, it's the way
Well, you know, I wasn't expecting to come here and face the Inquisition.
No one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. All right, that's some nice work there, but we're really here to discuss the latest results from the Galileo mission to Jupiter. So I'm going to introduce Zibby Turtle to start us off here.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to present some of the beautiful images that Galileo has returned to us. If I can have that first slide, please. This is an image of Europa. It's one of the new global maps we've got. You can see a few impact craters. There's a very bright one in the center. It's 12. And if I can have the next slide, this is a new image of another impact crater.
Stop right now. No, people are not allowed to use science in these images.
But
it's not allowed. These images are for public consumption only, not for scientific use. You know the drill.
NASA now presents a special report on the 1997 Discovery proposals. Hi, and welcome to NASA Rejects coverage of the Discovery proposals in 1997. The Discovery program was conceived by NASA as a way to cut the costs of programs and to make them, in the words of Bob Brown, faster, cheaper, better, whatever. And a way to cut into the bloated carcasses that NASA programs have become, leaving only the small bits of indigestible gristle. Today we'll be talking about Discovery programs that have been successful in the past, as well as those that are being suggested for the future. The first one we'll be talking about is that of Tom Gettle's, the Faraway Asteroid Rendezvous, or as he puts it, the Far-Away Asteroid Rendezvous.
Discovery study, and this is all going very well. In fact, we have the data already that have come in, which you can see here. And the interpretation, of course, is very clear. This is very clearly the origin of the solar system. Actually, it is better than that yet, because this is clearly the Big Bang, where you can see from these data that we from this can interpret, of course, all of the origin of the universe and the solar system. So this is wonderful news.
But apparently due to a typographical error, it's actually called Peter, it looks like your number's up today.
I wanted to tell you about this great new mission we got. It's called the Pluto Local. I'm really excited about it. It's a new Discovery mission. And we got lots of money for it. We got about $13K total, out of which about $1.37 is going to go for students. This is pretty an innovative mission, basically. It's got a great trajectory. As you'll notice, we have a lot of objects in between. We start out here going to Mars, and then we go to Mars again, and you notice here we get lots of gravity assists in between, and we even get a flyby of Ceres. We go back by Earth, and then by Venus, and then by Earth, and then Venus, and Phobos, and on and on and on, and it seems like that's all we do is go to Mars. So finally, we get out here to Pluto in May 2138. When Long since dead, but I think we'll have passed this on to the graduate students and later the kids to participate in this mission.
back with the special report on the 1997 Discovery proposals right after this. Welcome to Gradco Corp's research. Here at the labs, we've finally developed a product that will answer all of your advising needs. Presenting the new Gradco Corp Instant Advisor Crystals. All the sugar and only half the baloney of other industry advisor products. Gradco Corp's Instant Advisor Crystals contain no MSG, they're dolphin safe, and they're made of 90% post-consumer product recycled material. So try the new Instant Advisor Crystals. They're healthier, better, smarter, faster, cheaper, whatever. New from Gradco.
I'm new here. How can I get one of those advisors?
Try this. Just add water.
Wow!
Congratulations. Welcome to prison.
As you can see, Instant Advisor crystals are easy to use. All you need to do is add water. They're useful for when your advisor's on sabbatical, out of town, off in Antarctica, or face down in a gutter somewhere. It's very simple to use.
So Tim, I got this data. What do you think? I have this data. See, I think I'm going to write an LPSC abstract. It's some really good data. I think I found the eukaryotic parent body. Tim?
You have to add water, Barb.
Instant Advisor Crystals. Just add water? Yeah, just add water. Well, we don't have any water. Oh wait, this is Mike's office. There's got to be a beer around here somewhere.
Vesta is the eukaryotic parent body. It's the new Instant Advisor crystals from Gradco. Call 1-800-YOU-FAKE-IT. That's 1-800-YOU-FAKE-IT at Gradco. Or see us on the World Wide Web at http://www.gradco.com/advisor_extals.
We interrupt our regular programming now to bring you live something completely different.
I'm Peter Smith. I'm Peter Smith, and what's going on here? Well, I'm lights. I have engineers do this. What's going on? Hi, I'm Peter Smith, and I'll be giving some of the preliminary science gleaned from the faculty pan on the LPL Hairfinder mission. I'm very proud to be associated with this mission. It's been great for meeting people. You know, meet the vice president. I met the vice pope. I didn't even know there was a vice pope. I met the vice pope. I met the Vice Dalai Lama. You know, it's even inspired me to write this poem. I am no poet. If I were, would I spend time writing bad haiku? Tried to go into haiku there a little bit, you know, branch out into haiku. Now, one of the first things we've done here today is take a super resolution shot of one of the formations you've seen earlier on the faculty band. We've been calling it Elmer Fudd. Other people have been calling it Boo Boo. Some have been calling it Beavis. I'll just slap it up here as a super resolution shot. Let's see, does that come out there? Does that work? Need exposure a little. Oh, there we go. It's not photometrically. Anyhow, morphologically, you can see some hints of hair in this true color image, but there's no real firm evidence. It's really just a big bulbous mass of rock, mostly. Now near the back of the mass, you can see some areas that seem to show hair, but the rover was unable to approach, so we don't have any images from that direction. Right now, we tend to think that area is actually just covered by some sort of crust masquerading as hair, but the jury is still out. Some people say they could see evidence for some subsurface hair that might still be present. I can say that we have found evidence in the faculty plan as a whole that there was once an epoch when there was much more hair in the faculty. And you know, all this reminds me of this time I sat sipping tea in Constantinople with Auguste Rodin and Alexander the Great. I covered the Ottoman Empire for... told I have to hurry up. Anyway, in the super resolution shots, we were able to extract some actual three-color spectra from different points on this body. Points that we're calling the head, the nose, and the ear. I'll just put these up here. So I have to point it over here. No, I'm not going to use it though. DRH1, that's about there. DRN1 is just to the left of that shiny specular reflection there. And DRE1 is sort of in the middle there. And you can see that these are all very consistent with one another. And they're all evidence that this object is really not of this world. In fact, the extreme redness you can see in the spectra is evidence that it originates on Mars. We also went through some spectral libraries and did actually find a preliminary spectral match. This was done with the spectral library from the USGS, and this is actual data here. And you can see that it matches desert varnish pretty well. This also implies that some sort of film might be present on the surface. So with that, I think I'll close and we can get back to some other stuff there.
Thank you, Peter. And now back to our exclusive NASA Reject story on Discovery Trailblaze.
NASA Reject special report on the 1997 Discovery proposals.
Hi, and welcome back to our program. You've already shown me some of the past successful missions that LPL has had. Now we'd like to show you some of the upcoming proposals that LPL is putting in the Discovery cycle this year, such as Randy Jacoby's solar windbreaker and Tim Swingle's proposal to look for meteorites in a bar in New Orleans at Mardi Gras. And we also have the LPL West White House proposals, but we didn't feel like walking all the way over there. So now we'll show you some of the upcoming Discovery proposals.
Hi, so I'd like to tell you about my Discovery proposal, Mars Observer or MOO. As you know, Mars Observer disappeared mysteriously 4 or 5 years ago, and so we want to know what happened to it. So we're putting together a spacecraft with advanced instrumentation built by all the famous people here at LPL to to look for that debris and map out its distribution in the solar system and its trajectory and history. And we think that NASA will be very happy to do this for $25 million.
This is the Lunar Fast Fly-Through mission with lithobraking. We're using really new technology that NASA hasn't developed yet.
So, how is this different than the Ranger missions?
Well, with this mission, we're not going to just fly into the moon and crash there. We're going to throw a black hole right through the moon. And then, as an extra benefit, after it emerges from the moon, it'll be moving slow enough that we think we could probably get it to hit Mars.
We're going to Mercury, and we're going to map the whole darn planet. Damn it. Leave the world alone.
Well, I am proposing a mission called RAM. The purpose of it is to return angular momentum to the solar system. We have been now for some 32 years stealing angular momentum from our solar system in all these gravity assists that we use to get spacecraft to go faster and faster, and I think this is a crime. It's clear what the future of the solar system will hold if we continue to do this. We will ultimately sweep Jupiter into the sun. There's evidence now in newly discovered solar systems that this has been going on all over the galaxy, and we should not let this happen to our solar system. After all, I think a solar system without Jupiter would be a solar system not worth living in. So my team and I are proposing RAM to return angular momentum back to the planets.
Well, the Discovery mission that I'm interested in is called the Really Impractical Tethering System. And what this mission will show is that this idea of collecting cometary samples via a penetrator, and especially bringing the penetrator back to the spacecraft with the tether, absolutely won't work. We really need to have this technology demonstration mission to show that we cannot bring this sample back to the spacecraft. It's really kind of a tough project, and if we can prove once and for all that we cannot do this, we don't have to worry about writing any more of these discoveries.
The competitive nature of this year's discovery cycle has resulted in mounting stress in the lab, as some of the guys have found it necessary to take the peer review process in their own hands.
Noreen, I have just learned that Jonathan O'Neill is my main competitor in the selection for discovery proposals. He is competing against my proposal to return angular momentum to the solar system. I have, over the course of several years now, been a student of Attila the Hun's book, Leadership Secrets of Attila the Hun, and he, in this situation, would have promoted the idea of killing his enemies. And so I am commissioning you to take this implement and kill Jonathan O'Neill.
Children of Pearl. As you know, Robert DeStrom has a competing proposal in this year's Discovery cycle. Are you willing to fight for your funding? Robert DeStrom has too many images. How can we possibly compete? What would you do without funding? Sure, some of you may die, most of you may. Years from now, when you're working at Burger King, would you be willing to trade all that for one chance, just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that they can take our lives, but they'll never take our funding?
And now we bring you live coverage of the final Discovery Selection Round. It's the Faculty Feud. On the red team, we have Jay Balash's group, posing Rick Greenberg's Science Education for Extraterrestrial Intelligence mission. On the blue team, we have Jonathan Minion and his group's Orbiting Mind Control Project. And now here's your host, Doug Johnson.
All right, come on down. I understand that you are standing in for Rick Greenberg's team, who won the, who are actually one of the only teams to survive the selection process so far, but that you're not actually them. So what can you tell us about their project? Absolutely nothing at all. Very good. Over here we have Vanine's team. What can you tell us about your project? Absolutely nothing at all. Even better. All right. So everyone's probably familiar with the rules of the game, so let's get started. Captains of the team, come on out here. We'll have the face-off. Unfortunately, our buzzer is not working, so you'll have to make raspberry sounds. All right, we surveyed Hal Larson's 105 undergraduate class, and we have the top 5 answers. Name a planet. Jump right in. Mars. Do we have Mars? One of the top 5 answers. Jonathan. Earth. Do we have Earth? Well, that's unusual. Neither of the first 2 answers showed up in the top 5. If you'll return to your sides, we'll go to the second person. Your team answered first, you get first chance. What name a planet? Vulcan. Okay, I suppose this is an undergraduate class. How about you? Can you name a planet? Krypton. Do we have Krypton? How about you?
Planet of the Apes.
We have Planet of the Apes. And it's back to you, Jay. You didn't do too well your first time around, but can you do better now? I'll try for Pluto. Pluto! Is there Pluto? That's 2 strikes against you. 1 more strike and you're out. All right. Back to you, Dan. You were the first person to get an answer correct. Can you get another one? Helium? A surprisingly popular answer. All right. Very good. There's 1 answer left. The 5th most popular answer.
Remember, this is a survey out of 100 students from Hal Larson's 105 undergraduate class. Can you name a planet?
Jupiter.
Do we have Jupiter? 3 strikes, 3 strikes. That means it goes to the Lenine team. If you can get if you can get the remaining answer, you will steal the points and win the round. The planet Talon. Planet Talon. Do we have planet Talon? No, we do not. So the points go to the Melange team. Let's see what that final answer was. Cleveland. All right. Not what I would have expected, but there you go. All right. We're going to go into the second round now. The second people come up, we'll have the face-off. Okay. So here we are again. Again, the buzzer's still broken, so make a noise if you want to go first. Your question is, what is that thing hanging in the atrium?
Some weird kind of modern art?
We have some weird kind of modern art. Yes, we do. But only 1 point. If you can get a higher scoring answer, then your team gets it. What is that thing hanging in the atrium?
The Mir space station?
Show me Mir. Yes, we have Mir. Gets it. All right, Kim. Once again, what is the thing hanging in the atrium?
How about an air handler?
We have the air handler. Yes. Wonderful, most popular answer. 12 students from Hal's class. David, what do you think that thing hanging in the atrium is?
It's gotta be Mars.
Mars Observer. Is that where it ended up? 5 people thought so. Jonathan, we're back to you. What is that thing hanging in the atrium?
Can I request a script?
No, you may not.
It's Gene Levy.
Is it Gene Levy? No, it's not Gene Levy. So let's go on to Ralph again. Ralph, you did pretty well with Mir before. What do you think that thing hanging in the atrium is?
It's some kind of satellite tumbling through space.
Satellite tumbling through space. No, apparently not. Maybe the only person who thinks that is the artist themselves. All right, Kim.
How about the crane?
Is it the crane? You're doing very well here. All right. You have a couple of strikes against you. 1, 2. All right. 2 strikes against you. 2 answers left. The 2 most popular answers. Survey of 100 students from Hal Larson's 105 class.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Yes! All right. Honesty pays. Let's go on to Jonathan. We're back to you. What is that thing hanging in the atrium?
What a setup.
Is it a setup? No, it's not a setup. The Melange team gets the chance to steal. Confer, and what is your answer? All right, that's time. Do you have an answer?
It symbolizes man's desire to discover new worlds, not just beyond the earth, but also within his own heart.
Do we have that? Yes! So the Rick Greenberg Project for Science Education for Extraterrestrial Intelligence will be funded. All right, thank you for joining us here at Faculty Feud, and we'll see you next year when we once again perform the final round of the Discovery selection process. All right, that marks the end of the NASA Reject Broadcasting Day. So we will now be going back to Public Access Channel number 82 to bring you LPL's Grad Student Chorus with a holiday sing-along. Grad students to the front, please.
Okay, folks, it's over. It's not quite over. It's Mary Williams' birthday today. Is Mary here? Mary, stand up. Come on. Let's all say happy birthday to Mary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thank everybody for coming. It was lots of fun. And thank everybody who actually took part this afternoon, including the poor victims who had no idea what was going to happen to them. Happy holidays, everybody.
You didn't see the press conference? After scaring the thing out on national TV?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I guess I missed that. Okay. I know it was